Hello guys, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome everyone to our 12th class of the quarantine course. How are you guys doing? Who is in already? Hello Leticia, what's up? Good, good. Gabriela is in. Cassia, how are you guys? Feeling good? Everybody okay at home? Staying safe? So guys, we're gonna wait a little bit before we start the class today, and we're gonna talk about participle adjectives, alright? How are you, Edson? Good, good. Evandro? Feeling good. I'm doing good, Evandro. Everything's good. How are you, Lou? Hello, Joyce. How are you doing? Welcome to our 12th class, guys. It's almost finishing the course. Do you guys want more course after this, when this finishes? It's gonna finish soon, guys. I'm gonna miss you, but we have some news for you, okay? So don't worry, we have some news. We have a new product that we're gonna release, but remember, subscribe to the channel, okay? Inscreva no canal do YouTube, because you guys are gonna get some good news and a chance to win in a draw, in a sorteio, okay? Hello, Tailane, Guarapa, Márcia. Welcome to the class. Guys, we also released a new course right now. Now it's for kids. So if you have a friend, if you have someone in the family that wants to put their kid 7, 8, 9, 10 years old in English course, this is a very good opportunity with Seed, okay? Guarapa, he sent in the group, Gabriel sent a link that you guys can access, all right? Let's see, Edmilson, how are you? And Samuel, where's Samuel? I don't see Samuel here today. In 2 minutes, we're gonna start the class. The class today is very light, very easy. There he is, there's Samuel. Samuel, today I had my coffee already. Where's your coffee? Hello, Bacana. Good evening, guys. 1 minute, we start the class, okay? Let me get the things ready here. Now I saw you, Samuel. I thought you were gonna miss the class today. So guys, the websites are ready. Someone's asking, what's your name, Guarapa? His name is Gabriel. He's your xará, Gabriela. His name is Gabriel. Gabriel is responsible for everything in the background, the bastidores, okay? So guys, let the games begin. Let's start. You speak, the world gets it. Seed. I have to do some propaganda, right? Now guys, let's start. So, today guys, we're gonna talk about participle adjectives. Participles. What are participles? A participle in English, normally it's a verb, okay? But depending how you use it, it can be used as an adjective. For this, we put the name participle adjectives, okay? Now, Kae, is it important for me to know what's a participle? No. If you're a teacher, yes, but you're a student, you want to learn how to speak English. So it's not important to know what's a participle. In adjective, it's important for a student, okay? So today, let's think of these words that I'm gonna show you as adjectives, okay? Good? So Samuel, he said here, I set up an alarm 15 minutes before the class. That's really good, Samuel. Now guys, before we go to what's a participle adjective, I want to test you guys, all right? So we're gonna do a little quiz. I always start so we can see how is your knowledge on this area. So first, let's start off with a little quiz. Easy, easy. So, the first one, guys, the people I work with are with their jobs. Do I say the people I work with are satisfying with their jobs or are satisfied with their jobs? What do you think, guys? Satisfying or satisfied? Tell me in the comments. The pronunciation is satisfying or satisfied. Okay, fied. Dun, dun, dun. What do you think? So Tailani says one is B, Kai. Gabriela 2, Leticia B, of course, B, easy, easy, easy. Yes, the people I work with are satisfied with their jobs. So here this is a participle adjective, right? This is something that we are describing the feeling of a person. And number 2, John was disgusting or disgusted by the news report. Number 2, Maria. Hello Maria, how are you? I think Maria is new in the live classes, né? But she watches other classes. How are you doing, Maria? Good? Very good, Márcia, Cassia, Samuel, everybody, Lou, Stephanie. Good. And number 2, John was disgusting or disgusted. This we can say with a C sound, guys. Disgusted. Okay, disgusting. Number 2 is a little more difficult, right? Gabriela thinks it's A. Leticia thinks it's A. And Edmilson thinks it's A. Evandro 2. But Walter Antonio thinks it's B. Very good, Walter. John was disgusted by the news report. So in this situation, we're also gonna use ED, all right? Good job, Samuel. Good job, Walter, Joyce. Good job, everybody. But this one, B, okay? Let's do 2 more, guys. Number 3, we thought that the instructions were confused or they were confusing. What do you think for number 3? We thought that the instructions were confused or confusing. Number 3. Number 3 is a little bit easier, né? Number 2 is a little hard. What do you guys think for this one? Leticia says it's A, and Cassia Felipe A. Tailani B. Tailani thinks it's B. Samuel says confused. So guys, for number 3, the correct is we thought that the instructions were confusing. The instructions were confusing. And number 4, last one. So, amused or amusing? It's an amused little story. or it's an amusing little story. You should read it. So number 4, A or B, guys? For you that don't know, amusing is something that is amazing, that's really nice, it's awesome. Okay, so it's amusing, or I was amused. So for 4, A or B, guys, what do you think? For number 4. 4 is B. Tailani says it's B. I'm sure, Kai, it's B. Leticia, no. This doesn't depend on the verb to be, okay? Depends the context. Depends what you're describing, okay? I'm gonna explain here. You're gonna understand easy. Easy. But depends the context and what you want to say, what you're describing in the sentence, okay, in the context. Lou doesn't know. So Lou, I'm gonna tell you the correct one. It's an amusing little story. So for this one, I'm gonna use option B, okay? All right, Kai, great. You explained to us a participle adjective. What is this, guys? It's with a ed or with a ing in the end. But when I'm gonna use one, when I'm gonna use the other, now I'm gonna tell you, okay? So guys, I want you to tell me, let me put here what it is, right? Because we see that it's ed or ing. But what I want you guys to tell me right now, I want you to tell me a movie that you watched, a movie or a TV series that you watched that the end was surprising, okay? So I want you guys to tell me a movie or a series that for you was surprising. Comment for me here. Masa, you're gonna understand now. So guys, tell me in the comments a movie or a series that you watched that was surprising. Can you tell me? Tell me there in the comments a movie or a series that was surprising. For me, a movie that I watched that was very surprising was The Book of Eli, O Livro de Eli. In the end, was a very surprising movie. So, Letícia, O Milagre da Cela 7, Vikings, O Vendedor de Sonhos. A surprising movie. Very good. Now, guys, I want you to tell me a song or an artist that for you, his music is exciting. Okay? So now tell me a song or an artist that in your opinion is exciting to listen to. When you listen to this artist, you want to dance, you want to run. So an exciting song. Can you tell me? For me, a song that is exciting is electronic music. When I'm listening to electronic music, I feel very excited, right? So, The Haunting of Hill House, it's a series. I love it. Nice. Unbroken. I've heard about the Unbroken. So Felipe Rocha says Charlie Brown Jr., one of the best bands in Brazil that Brazil has ever seen for me was Charlie Brown, okay? Really good band, really exciting. Very good, guys. Now, Pedro Sampaio, good. Don't Start Now, awesome. Very good. Dire Straits, good. Gabriela, that's a good one. AC/DC, Evandro. This is a really good one. Awesome. And you, Edson, comment for us, Edson, a song or an artist that is exciting for you. Samuel, for me, Mr. Robot, season 4 was very surprising. Very good. Now, guys, I want you to tell me a book that you read, and this book was boring. All right, so now I want you to tell me a book that, in your opinion, was a boring book. When I think about a boring book, the first one that I think about, I remember in my school, at Pitágoras in high school, they told me to read Memórias Póstumas de Brás Cubas. This book is very boring, in my opinion, okay? Edson, Iron Maiden, nice, very good one. Some exciting songs. And a book that is boring. Guys, tell me, while you comment, I'm gonna have to go here and I'm gonna have to get something really fast. So let's see a little stick figure here. Okay, so I already have my representation here. And I have here, let me paste it here. So let's see the books. And Mary, as meninas, a menina que roubava livro. You didn't like this book? You like the movie, but you didn't like the book. Got it. Understand. Now guys, let's see when we use ing, when we use ed. This here, this little person that I have here, guys, who is this? This is Letícia. This is Tailane, this is Edson, Gabriela, Samuel, Igor, Jaine, okay? So this is you. Let's imagine this represents how you feel, okay? So for example, when Letícia watched O Milagro da Cela 7, how did she feel? When I watched O Livro de Eli, how did I feel? So, when we watched this movie, like The Unbroken, we felt surprised. Great, so we felt surprised. We use ed. Now, let's think about the song. Electronic music for me is exciting. So how do I feel? How does electronic music make me feel? It makes me feel excited. Great. So how does Edson feel when he listens to Iron Maiden, AC/DC? How does Gabriela feel when she listens to Dire Straits? She feels excited. And let's go to the book, the last one. So when Joyce reads Os Sertões, that is a boring book. When Jaine reads A Cabana, that is a boring book, she's gonna feel bored. So, Kai, when do I use ing? When do I use ed, guys? Ing we use as an adjective to describe something. So to describe someone. She is an exciting person. I'm describing the person. This is an exciting trip. I'm describing the trip. How does this thing make me feel? Then I use ed. I feel surprised. I am surprised. That's why, Letícia, you asked me about the verb to be, was and were. Because normally, was and were, I used to describe a state, how I am. So normally we use with ed, but it's not a rule. You have to analyze the context of the sentence and think, this adjective is describing a feeling, how a person feels, or it describes the thing. It describes the sport, the movie, the song, the person. Then I use ing. Okay, guys, good. I think you understood. Really fast, I'm not gonna read everything, but some participles, bored and boring, they're used as adjectives, but we use different from a normal adjective. So normally when we use the past participle ed, we talk about how someone feels, and we usually use the present participle ing to talk about a person, a thing, a situation that causes the feeling. So ing causes the feeling of ed, okay? For example, She's interested in history. I'm describing the girl's feeling towards history. How does she feel about history? She's interested. So it's her feeling. Now, it was such a long, boring flight. I'm describing the flight. That is a thing. How was the flight? Boring. How did the people feel? Bored. Okay? So, in this picture here, we have a movie, a cinema. Don't you guys miss going to the cinema, eating some popcorn, right? So these people went to the movie theater. They watched a movie that was not so good. So you guys are gonna complete for me with bored or boring, all right? So guys, the first one, the movie was bored or the movie was boring. Remember, ing describes something. Bored, feeling, how you feel, okay? So the first one, the movie was bored or boring. And number two, the audience was bored or boring. Very, very, very good. So the movie was boring. And number two, the audience was, what do you guys think for number two? Tell me. Good, Márcia, Luiz, Cassia, Joyce, Letícia, everyone, great job. And number two, like Tailani said, bored. Letícia the second, Larissa, great job, guys. So the audience was bored, okay? Perfect. I think you guys understood. Before we go to the test, let's do some conversation, okay? I like to do conversation with you guys. Pay attention to the adjective, okay? Ed, and think. Kai, you're asking about something or about the feeling? Let's see. So guys, one, what kind of TV programs are you interested in? If you're interested in something, this means that it's your feeling towards this. So guys, what kind of TV programs are you interested in? We talked already about movies. I want to know program. You can say the channel, Nat Geo, Discovery, MTV, TLC, or the program like Faustão. You can talk about the one Largados e Pelados is a good one that I like to see. Also we have, what's the name of that one? Alaska Family, right? So what programs do you guys like to watch? I really like to watch the History Channel, has some good programs. One program I really like is Shark Tank. Shark Tank is a really good program that I like, talks about business, and you learn a lot. Another one that I enjoy, you're not gonna believe, but I enjoy the news, guys. When I'm sleeping, I like to put the timer, right, on TV, and I sleep watching, listening to the news, like global news. I like to listen to for me to sleep. Soccer, I really enjoy. I miss soccer now when we had Libertadores, was a good time. Although Cruzeiro now is in Serie B, so I don't miss so much. Edmilson likes Sport TV. Nice, Edmilson. I also like Sport TV. I think it's a really good one. ESPN is good too, Edmilson. Do you prefer ESPN or Sport TV? What do you prefer? Tailani, I love cartoons, so I like any channel about cartoons, like Cartoon Network, Disney, Nickelodeon is nice too. Very good. Oficina do Barulho. Oficina do Barulho is a nice one to watch. Cool. I think in the past, Tailani, they had better cartoons, right? Like the Tom and Jerry. There was one also. What was the name? I think I forgot the name of the old ones. But in the past, we had some really good cartoons. Family Guy. Jaime likes thriller movies. Good. Jaime, did you watch the movie Get Out? Get Out is an interesting movie. It's a nice one. Guys, now I want to know what makes you feel relaxed. So when you're in a day very stressed, you worked a lot, you studied a lot, your family is annoying you, your friends, and you want to relax. What makes you feel relaxed? Discovery Home and Health. I think it's right. It's perfect, Marcia. This is it. Really good. Letícia likes CNN, Brazil, Sport TV, movies at Netflix. Felipe Rocha, Pica-Pau. Very good. The Woodpecker, Woody Woodpecker. It's a good one. Nice. Good. So guys, when you are really tired, what makes you relaxed? Me personally, when I'm stressed and I want to relax, I normally listen to a calm song, maybe some reggae. I like reggae music. And also a hot shower. When I take a hot shower, I really relax and I feel really, really good. So two things that make me relaxed is listening to music and also taking a hot shower, right? Property Brothers. Edmilson, listening to rock and roll, and Evandro likes drinking wine. Tailani, desenhar, you can write like this. Let me show you. Draw. Okay, so you can say draw. I like to draw right here. D-R-A-W. Listening to good music makes me feel relaxed. Jaime, what is good music for you? Jaime, tell us what is good music. Rock and roll, sertanejo, Jorge Mateus, Pink Floyd. What do you consider good music? Leticia said the perfect one. When you're in nature, right, and you're in the waterfall. Let me write for you guys here, waterfall. And then you can feel really relaxed, right? Meditation, perfect. Practicing sports and listening to music. Good job. Nice. Meditation, okay? You can say meditation. Next one, guys, I want you to talk about a time you were terrified. Was there a moment in your life that you were really afraid, that you were really terrified? Can you talk a little about this moment? Can be before university now when you have NA to do. Can be a situation when someone tried to steal you, rob you, get your cell phone. What is a moment that you were really afraid? And even in quarantine, this moment of coronavirus, you can also be terrified. Tell me. Jaine, rock and reggae. Very good, Jaine. Awesome. I'm gonna present you a song, Jaine, that you might like. It's really relaxing. It's called Iso and Dodo Sound. Check this band out. It's a girl that sings. I think she's from Spain, but really, really good. It's a reggae dub. It's really nice. Leticia, I'm terrified when I see a mouse. Very good. In my old house before, when I didn't live in an apartment, I had a lot of mouses, rats in the house. And they were like the size of a cat. You know, it was not a rat, it was a cat. And was really, really terrifying for me. I used to be terrified when I have bad dreams. I wake up desperate when I see a spider in my home. Nice. So you guys are terrified of animals, insects, rats. Good. Awesome. Now, yeah, Leticia, they were the size of a cat. Guys, how can you help someone who is depressed? So if you have a person, how can you help someone who is depressed, in your opinion? As you can see, ED, because the person is feeling depressed, right? So we have a person feeling depressed. We can use ED. Edmilson, I am terrified when I see university sertanejo. You can say like this, country university, something like this, right? Or university country. I think it's country university, right? Country music. Edmilson is terrified. Guys, did you watch the live of what's his name? Leonardo and Eduardo Costa, Cabaret. Did you watch this? Eduardo Costa was totally crazy. Did you watch, Edmilson? You don't like country music, but he was a little bit crazy in the live that he made. The next day he felt a little depressed, so he made a live. I'm gonna stop my career, I'm not gonna sing music anymore. How can you help Eduardo Costa if he's feeling depressed? What do you think? Tailani said, I talk to the person about what she wants. I let her desabafar. So you can say, I let her speak. You can just say speak, all right? Listen, suggest some activities. Very good. Gabriela watched. So guys, yes, I think the most important is for you to listen, right? Sometimes the person just wants someone to listen to. Next one, guys, what kinds of activities, what kind, the S here is wrong, okay? No S. What kind of activities do you think are exciting? Like skydiving, bungee jump, roller coaster, scuba diving, snorkeling, right? Like this. Somewhere I think you need to hear, try to do something that makes the person happy, at least that moment that you guys are together. Perfect. Good, Jaime. Very important. Listen, but don't judge, right? It's important to listen, but don't judge the person as well. Good. So let's fix this slide here right now because we don't want mistakes. What kind? Just see the positive side of the live. Very good, Eduardo Costa. Relax. See the positive side of the live. You're helping people, right? Thailand, you don't like heights. Okay, heights. High we use as an adjective. It's a high building. So, high adjective. Heights is a noun, right? So, I'm afraid of heights. Very good. Gabriela doesn't like riding not afraid. Gabriela likes riding horses. For her, it's exciting. I also agree. And Edmilson, bikes. Good. Leticia, any activity with emotion. I love heights. Jaine thinks sleeping and talking to friends. Good. Sleeping can be exciting. Depends on your dreams, right? Guys, now the next one. What school subjects do you think are interesting? So we have different types of subjects, and I want to know for you which one was interesting. We're describing the subject. The subject is interesting. Art, geography, English, mathematics. We have some other ones, okay? While you type, I'm going to teach you. So, we have, for example, in university, in school, a subject that we learn about computers. So we learn how to type, right, with the two hands. We learn how to use Excel, PowerPoint. We lose how to use computer, language. The name of this subject was information technology or IT, okay? Another subject, I loved this subject, was when we went to play sports. So we played soccer, we played basketball, we played dodgeball, right? The name of this is physical education. Some people can also call it PE or more common in the USA, more common in movies, we can say gym class. All right, gym class is the most common. So English and math. Jaine liked English. Leticia, roller coaster for montanha russa. All right, roller coaster, like the video game roller coaster. Skyfall at the Pampulha Park. Awesome. History, it's perfect. I loved it, but I would like to learn Libras at school. It's very important. Good information. Yes, USA, history, philosophy, good. English and literacy and biology. Good job, guys. Awesome. Let's go to the next. Now I want to know, what is something that you find boring, something you don't think is exciting, guys. What is something that you find boring? Let's see. Don't say my class, okay? If you say my class, I'm gonna make this face here. So what is something you guys find boring, you don't like to do? For me, something that I really find boring would be, let's see, ironing clothes, okay? Ironing clothes, organizing clothes. It's really boring. You have to do, but it's boring. So what do? I put music and I work to help me, right? Tailani, physics is boring. And Leticia doesn't really like to read. All right, so reading, she doesn't like much. Very good. Need to go to bar. Type again, Gabriela. I think you wrote wrong. I hate chemistry. Lou doesn't like chemistry. Good. Guys, this part is almost finishing, but for now I want to know, is there anyone who you think is inspiring? So a person that for you is really inspiring. For me, this guy here, Nelson Mandela and Martin Luther King Jr., right? So King, the King, Martin Luther King, I think he's one that inspires me a lot. It's a guy that I really see as an idol, an icon. So Nelson Mandela and also Martin Luther King are two people, okay? Leticia, my father, very good. William Shakespeare. Samuel doesn't like waiting for appointments. Yes, waiting, I also hate this. Marcia, William Shakespeare is a person really inspiring, right? I agree with you. Guys, this part here now, we're almost running out of time. So for us to practice a little more, when we use one, when we use the other, we're gonna play complete and answer. Very easy. I have here some questions for you, and you guys are gonna complete saying if it's ed or ing. Guys, pay attention to the context. See if I'm describing a feeling in the context of a person, how someone feels, the emotion, or if I'm describing something or a situation, okay? And then we're gonna answer. We're gonna answer with your opinion, okay? Conversation. Edmilson, Roger Waters, whoa. So guys, here, complete for me, exciting or excited? What do you think is the most exciting sport to watch? So, I'm describing the sport that I'm gonna watch, or is it how I feel? What do you think is the most exciting sport to watch? Exciting or excited? What do you think? Complete for us here. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. If you guys can also comment what you think, all right? Leticia thinks it's excited, and Márcia too. Jaine, exciting. Louise, excited. Excited. Tailani, ing, soccer and volley. I like Tailani. She did the complete answer. So guys, most of you answered correct, all right? The majority was half and half, but here we use ing. And let me explain why. I'm describing the sport that you watch. The sport that you watch is exciting. So what do you think is the most exciting sport to watch? I'm describing the sport, not the feeling, right? It's different if I say, do you feel excited when you watch sports? Then it's different. Do you feel? Okay? So, in this situation, it's about sport, not feeling, all right? So, Tailani said soccer and volleyball. And you guys, what sport do you think is exciting? For me, I think soccer and basketball. Basketball for me is a very exciting sport. Okay? What do you think? And now we're gonna go to the next part. Question number 2. What music do you listen to if you feel depressed or depressing? So remember, feeling ed, describing a situation or a person, ind. Gabriela likes basketball and volleyball. Handball, Leticia, yes. Handball is a really, really exciting sport too. And to play, I played handball. In the past, I was a goalie. Was exciting. Soccer and battle royale games, esports, nice. I live with a boy, Samuel, that's addicted to battle royal battle. Really, really addicted. So guys, very good. Good Leticia, good Louise, awesome. What music do you listen to, guys, if you feel depressed? Okay? Pretty Hurts, Beyonce. Awesome. That's a good one. Good. So tell me, guys, what music do you listen to if you feel depressed? ED, right? I think a reggae song is a good one. A rock and roll also makes you feel good. Normally, if I'm sad, I like listening to a calmer song, and not a sad song, but a calm song. I'm not gonna put a heavy metal rock if I'm sad. And you guys, tell me. Next one. Now, guys, let's be careful. Let's be careful here. Which do you find more tiring or tired? Speaking English or listening to music? In this situation, which do you find? Which do you think is? So if it's something that is, I'm describing a situation, right? I'm not describing how you feel. It's not, for example, how do you feel speaking English or listening to English? I'm thinking about the situation. Is the situation tiring or tired? What do you think, guys? ED or ING? Lu likes suffering, sofrência. Tailani, I listen to a sad song to feel worst. Tailani, it's all correct, but worst is when you compare more than two things. You can just say worse, okay? Gabriela, Bob Marley makes her feel good. Good, Bob Marley, nice. Very good, Leticia. So, guys, in this situation, I'm describing speaking English and listening to English. So, for you guys, which do you find more tiring? ING, right? Because I'm describing speaking English and listening to English. So I'm describing two different situations, right? I'm not describing how do you feel. For example, Are you tired when you listen to English and when you speak English? Are you tired? Do you feel tired? Here I'm asking, what do you think is more tiring? The situation, all right? Tiring comes from tired. So that day, Tailani, when you work a lot, work, you arrive home tired, right? You want to sleep, you want to take a shower, relax. So you are tired, okay? Good, Leticia, awesome. Tricky question, Samuel. What's your opinion about this? Nice, guys. And here, it's different. Look at this situation. Do you feel in the morning? Now we're gonna use ed, right? Do you feel tired in the morning? I'm talking about your emotion, your feeling. And you guys, do you feel tired in the morning? Do you like to work, study in the morning, or no? You don't enjoy this. How do you feel in the morning? Tired or no? Good, Leticia. Thais, awesome. Good, Lu, good, Jaine, everybody, ED. Tailani said, always. I'm always tired in the morning. Very good. Tailani, I'm not a morning person either. For me, it's difficult to wake up. After I'm up, I'm okay. I'm not tired, all right? Only when I'm laying down in bed, I feel really tired, okay? Guys, for us to finish for today, our time is finishing. I want to know, what's the most amazing show or amazed show you've been to? I'm describing the show you went. I use ing or I use ed. What do you guys think? Ed or ing, guys? Let's see. Samuel, me too. And Tailani too. ing. Very good. So guys, what's the most amazing show you've been to? In this situation, great job. We're gonna use the ing. So guys, I'm talking about a live show, okay? Like Tiaguinho, Marília Mendonça, Iron Maiden. What's the most amazing show that you have been to? I went back in 2013. I went to the show of Soldiers of Jaw's Army. It's a reggae band. It was at Chevrolet Hall in Belo Horizonte, and it was an amazing show, a really good show. Tailani, Bruno Barreto. I sang and danced a lot. I know about these guys, they're good. Bruno Barreto, they're pretty good. And you guys, tell us, Edmilson, Edson, any live shows? A good show that I never went, but I want to go is Zé Ramalho. They say the show of Zé Ramalho is 2-3 hours, just music. And they say it's a very good show. I would like to go to a... What? David Gilmour and Roger Waters? Guys, that's a different level there, né? The guys from Pink Floyd. Was an expensive show, right, guys? Was in BH, this one, I think. I remember. It was an expensive show. Gabriela Whitesnake, a really nice band too, as well. Guys, so that's what we have for today. That was our class today. I hope that I could help you with the participle adjectives, né? The use of ed, the use of ing. It's very easy. You just have to pay attention. With time, you get the feeling. It sounds correct, understand? It sounds good or bad in your ear, but it's practice. I'm gonna send to you guys on Telegram the homework for you guys to practice this more. Keep in mind, if it's emotion, if it's a feeling, or if it's describing something, describing a situation, okay? Yes, Leticia, we have to go now. I'm gonna get ready here for the advanced class. Thank you very much for everybody that participated. Wiz Khalifa, who went to Wiz Khalifa show? Samuel, my dream. That's a good one. That's a really nice one. I enjoy him as well. Okay, guys, so thank you very much. Remember, Gabriel sent on the Telegram the new course for kids. If you have a little sister, little brother, son, daughter, family member, friend that wants to do English and he's 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, sign him up, okay? Because it's a really nice course. Okay, guys? See you. Jaine, I like your accent, okay? Thank you very much. That's really good to hear. And see you. Bye-bye.